We already have trillion-dollar companies. How soon before we have our first trillionaire? According to Comparison, a company which allows small to medium-sized firms to compare different business products, the world's first trillionaire will likely be Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos. If Jeff Bezos' personal fortune keeps growing at its current rate, he could become the first trillionaire by 2026 at the age of 62, according to an analysis from the software review site Comparison. Bezos' wealth has been increasing at an average yearly rate of 34% over the past 5 years, according to Comparison, and that's despite him turning over Amazon shares worth an estimated $38 billion to his ex-wife, Mackenzie Bezos, as part of their recent divorce settlement. Comparison looked at 25 of the richest people and found that only 11 had a realistic shot at becoming trillionaires during their lifetimes. Bezos will likely get there first, but Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg could be the youngest, with his current growth rate on pace to put him in the 4 Club by 2036, when he will be 51. Comparison used Forbes' billionaire list to determine Bezos' personal wealth, but it pulled data from September, meaning its analysis doesn't account for the gains Bezos has seen during the coronavirus pandemic, which has caused Amazon's stock to skyrocket as more people turn to online shopping. Jeff Bezos, by name of Jeffrey Preston Bezos, born January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, an American entrepreneur who played a key role in the growth of e-commerce as the founder and chief executive officer of Amazon.com Incorporated, an online merchant of books and later of a wide variety of products. Under his guidance, Amazon became the largest retailer on the World Wide Web and the model for internet sales. While still in high school, Bezos developed the Dream Institute, a center that promoted creative thinking in young students. After graduating in 1986 summa cum laude from Princeton University with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science, he undertook a series of jobs before joining the New York investment bank D.E. Shaw & Company in 1990. Soon named senior vice president, the firm's youngest, Bezos was in charge of examining the investment possibilities of the internet. Its enormous potential, web usage was growing by more than 2,000% a year, sparked his entrepreneurial imagination. In 1994 he quit D.E. Shaw and moved to Seattle, Washington, to open a virtual bookstore. Working out of his garage with a handful of employees, Bezos began developing the software for the site. Named after the South American river, Amazon sold its first book in July 1995. Amazon quickly became the leader in e-commerce. Open 24 hours a day, the site was user-friendly, encouraging browsers to post their own reviews of books and offering discounts, personalized recommendations, and searches for out-of-print books. In June 1998 it began selling CDs, and later that year it added videos. In 1999 Bezos added auctions to the site and invested in other virtual stores. The success of Amazon encouraged other retailers, including major book chains, to establish online stores. As more companies battled for internet dollars, Bezos saw the need to diversify, and by 2005 Amazon offered a vast array of products, including consumer electronics, apparel, and hardware. Amazon diversified even further in 2006 by introducing Amazon Web Services, a cloud computing service that eventually became the largest such service in the world. In late 2007 Amazon released a new handheld reading device called the Kindle, a digital book reader with wireless internet connectivity, enabling customers to purchase, download, read, and store a vast selection of books on demand. Amazon announced in 2010 that sales of Kindle books had surpassed those of hardcover books. That same year Amazon moved into making its own television shows and movies with its Amazon Studios division. Amazon's yearly net sales increased from $510,000 in 1995 to some $600 million in 1998 and from more than $19.1 billion in 2008 to almost $233 billion in 2018. Aside from Amazon, Bezos founded a spaceflight company, Blue Origin, in 2000. Blue Origin bought a launch site in Texas soon thereafter and planned to introduce a crewed suborbital spacecraft, New Shepard, in 2018 and an orbital launch vehicle, New Glenn, in 2020. Bezos bought The Washington Post and affiliated publications for $250 million in 2013. Bezos' net worth was calculated in 2018 at $112 billion, making him the richest person in the world. In 1992, Bezos was working for D.E. Shaw in Manhattan when he met novelist Mackenzie Tuttle, who was a research associate at the firm. The couple married a year later. In 1994, they moved across the country to Seattle, Washington, where Bezos founded Amazon. Bezos and his now ex-wife Mackenzie are the parents of 4 children, 3 sons, and 1 daughter adopted from China. In March 2003, Bezos was one of 3 passengers in a helicopter that crashed in West Texas after the craft's tail boom hit a tree. Bezos sustained minor injuries and was discharged from a local hospital the same day. In 2016, Bezos played a Starfleet official in the movie Star Trek Beyond, and joined the cast and crew at a San Diego Comic-Con screening. He had lobbied Paramount for the role and apropos of Alexa and his personal/professional interest in speech recognition. His one line consisted of a response to an alien in distress, "Speak normally." In his initial discussion of the project, which became Alexa, with his technical advisor Greg Hart in 2011, Bezos told him that the goal was to create the Star Trek computer. Thank you for watching the Roman channel. If you got suggestions for our next videos, just drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for more videos to come.